Okay, we're going to try this one more time. My computer keeps having to do something and go reset some sort of wireless adapter, and it kicks me off the internet. So I think it's time for a new computer. Either way, I met some of the sweetest kids today. The Crocker family homestead. They took home a couple of goats. Both of them will be dairy goats. One is in milk, and they've already started milking. Hi. I don't know. Oh, we've got three. Hey, Joe. How are you? What have you been up to today, hon? I'm good. I'm tired. I was out in the heat most of the day. I didn't mean to, Thomas. I tell you what, this stupid computer, it has to reset the wireless adapter every time I turn around. And I'm about ready to chunk this thing out the window. It just drives me completely bonkers. You got a suggestion for it? I know I need a new computer. Oh, Joe, I'm so sorry, honey. Oh, hi, Maria. Oh, Joe, you're in my prayers, sweetheart. Oh, honey. You know, they can stop that. I am a firm believer that there is no sense in anyone having cancer. If the government would quit letting them put half the crap they put in the foods, there would be no cancer. That's why I try to raise most of ours. I know exactly what's going in them. Oh, Joe, all I can do, honey, is pray. I am so sorry. Oh, so Maria, what have you been up to today, girl? Thomas has been building chicken coops. I can imagine, honey. Yep, Josh, it is. It is, babe. And they know it. And they don't care. See back. Yeah, honey, it's not just from that, though. It's not just from that. I mean, that didn't help. Well, back when I was a kid, um, here we go with some of my old stories. Um, we had neighbors that the cattle people would get the planes and they would spray that DDT to kill the brush off on their property. Well, if the wind was blowing, it would blow it onto people's garden. And we had a lot of elderly couples, that's all they had to eat was their food out of their gardens. And within 3 years of that, 5 of those families had died because of cancer. They was told not to eat the food, but they didn't have any other thing that they could eat. They had to eat the food that was in the garden, and they died from cancer. I mean, yeah, that stuff killed things, but it killed people too. And if you was a kid playing outside, that stuff would blow and it'd blow right on you. You'd go in the house, you'd be soaking wet. And, my brother and I was both told that that's why we shake so bad, is because of all that stuff. That it did something to our nervous system. Yes, ma'am, they do. They sure do. Yeah, you're right, Josh. Oh, Josh, I don't know if I asked you how you was doing tonight or not. And then, they put the steroids in the beef and the pork, and if you don't raise it yourself, I'm doing good. And, that causes all sorts of issues with your heart, your liver, everything. Yeah, Judy, that's probably a lot of it, honey. Those crop dusters. But they said that's because Mama couldn't figure out why me and my brother we shook so bad. And the doctor just flat told her that it was all the spraying that was going on out here. And then, like I said, those 5 families, they died from cancer. Oh, I know. At least she didn't put her bum in the face this time. Oh my gosh! When I was trying to go off live last night, she come right here and her bum hole was right. I was like, "Oh Lord, Cat Abby, that's a horrible way to end the video." It was, I mean, just perfect. That's true, Josh. That's true. And I filter all my water. I use it's similar to a Berkey. It's just not as expensive as a Berkey. And it does just as good as a Berkey and filters more water. That's what we use. We drink our water through it. But they know what they're doing. It's a money thing. It's the way to control the population. And they honestly just don't care. I know that sounds horrible, but our government just don't care. It's all about this. And those lobbyists getting things pushed and pushed and pushed, it's just, and that's like a lot of the stuff that we have nowadays can be cured through herbs. Yep. Yeah, a lot of pools use bromide. Am I outer heaven? Am I saying your name right? Not much, hon. How are you? I know who it is. Okay, enlighten me. Kinshi. Well, how are you, Kinshi? I am awesome. Oh man, Josh. So how have you been, Kinshi? Am I pronouncing your name right? Thank you, hon. Yeah, they need all the prayers they can get. Oh, good. What, Abby? Your nose is cold. So how have you been doing? I mean, what have you been up to, Kinshi? Uh, Thank you. I've got to do a lot of painting and trying to get things done. Thank you. Hey, Donna. How are you, honey? Hey, Lance or Marcy. How are y'all? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. They're just prescription. Oh, my rooster picture. Hey, Heaven's Gate Cherry Farm. How are you? Thank you. I made that out of a placemat. You going to bed, baby? Well, that was actually my daughter's mirror, and she went and put a bunch of Minion stickers on it, and she broke the bottom of it. So I've got to take it down. But oh, I've got to lose weight and gain muscle. I got table muscle, but table muscle don't count. Oh. I'm doing good. I tell you what, the kids from Crocker Homestead was here today, and they took a couple of my goats and a few other things. And them kids are just as sweet in person as they are on their chats and on their videos. They're very nice kids. I did. I tell you what, it was so fun trying to watch. Jane caught on pretty quick, milking goats. But it was funnier than heck watching Jason and Jared try to milk a goat. But they started getting the hang of it. They picked up Stainer's new girlfriend. I don't think they're going to show her on, well, they have showed her, but they haven't officially announced who she is. So I can't say which one they picked until they announce which one they picked. And I don't know if they're going to keep her name the same or not. I kind of hope they do because her name is so sweet and she is so sweet. But they did get Mimi, which is my grown milk goat that I had, or one of them. So, and that's the one they're learning to milk. So, but it was quite comical watching them. You couldn't help but laugh. Hmm. I tell you what, we were out in that heat all day, and it zapped me. When the kids left and I come in, I was like, I gotta have a nap. Even the little ones, they laid down and went to sleep. Yeah, it was hot. Oh my gosh. But thank goodness. There towards the end, a breeze started picking up, and we was like, thank you, Lord, because we had sweat running like you would not believe. And when they put me on that video, I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, it was not one of my better days, okay? I hadn't been asleep. My hair was so screwed up from all the sweat. Oh, I don't know how hot it was here today, but it was hot. We were all thankful when that um, breeze started blowing, which was about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, where do y'all do your shirts? And who do you have to design your logos and things? Hey, Dee. I've got 10 people in here, y'all. Holy moly. That is awesome. Oh, it's 52 there right now? Yeah, but you're in Michigan, right? It's 57 where Thomas is. Uh, Now is that the .com there? Because I can't talk without getting tongue tied. Now, do you design your own logo or it's probably that here tonight? It's probably around 70s. But I was so hot, sweaty, and I was like, oh, I come in, that heat zapped me. I just laid down. Then when I got up from a nap, I went and took a bath. Oh, did you have the grandkids for a week? You doing? What do you see? Is there a bug flying? Yeah, there was a moth. I think somebody was change my channel. No. Well, I tweaked my name just a little bit. Did you notice that? Oh, okay. That sounds good, Lance. Well, did y'all? I'm so sorry. I just had a brain fart. The road show. Did y'all get done with everything you were trying to do other than moving your goat pen or goat house? Oh, good. So where are they off to now? Crazy cat. Oh, 4 kids and 4 adults in a camp. Girl, I would be going bonkers. Colorado Springs. I tried to get in on it, but I didn't get to get in time. They were already full. I was just wanting to finish up my little chicken house because I can't do it myself. I ain't talented enough to hold up all the siding and screw it all at the same time. But I'm hoping maybe I can get my chicken house finished soon. If I can get it finished, I'll start hatching me some more chickens. But I'm not going to until I get it done. Oh, honey, it's not a tractor, sweetheart. It's a stationary coop. I just can't lift those 4x8 sheets up and hold them in place and screw everything by myself. So I'm just kind of, yeah. I've been needing to do it. Oh, well, that would be awesome. Yeah, I changed my name just a little bit. Okay, Joe. Yeah, shoot, yeah, boy, I would appreciate the help. I can feed you. I've got I've got windows, little windows I want to put in it. Rick says I'm too fancy. But I want the windows on the south side. That way in the wintertime, they're still getting sunlight, you know what I mean? And I still get egg production. There is a method to my madness. It's just a lot of times it just comes out madness. Oh, so okay. Well, I'm pretty much always home. So it would be just be whatever's good for you. Oh, really, Thomas? That is wild. You get taxed if they're not portable. Not Judy. So why do they tax them if they're not portable? I mean, it's a chicken coop. It's not like it has a bathroom or a bedroom. New York. Well, that says it all right there. They tax everything, don't they? Now, do they still do the personal tax there in New York? Or you got to record everything that you bought and they tax it? Take your butt out of the camera. They try to. See, that would drive me bonkers. Oh, well, good night. Take care, Lance. Take care, Marcy. Good to see y'all. Wow. Can't believe they tax everything like that. That's just crazy. Now they're going to tax your bacon seeds too, Thomas. Do they tax y'all on your animals? Oh my gosh. Honey, y'all need to get out of New York. Come to Oklahoma. We may have tornadoes, but you can hide from them. Ah, well, that's the way with cattle and stuff here. If you sell to public, yeah, they can tax them. But get this, on your census, when they send out for you to fill out the census, they want you to list how many cattle and stuff you have. I'm like, it ain't none of your. I'll be nice about it, but I ain't nice when it's going through my mind. Okay, I let them know right quick in my mind that it ain't none of their business. I love you. Good night, Josh. Have a great night, honey. Thank you for coming in. It's amazing how many friends I have when it comes to sales. Yeah. Well, that's like the kids today. I didn't sell them the goats. I gave them to them. Simply because, they're kids. They're trying to learn. They're trying to do good. And I want to help everybody I can. I can't help everybody. I would love to. But I can't help everybody, but I wish I could. But in some ways, if somebody's learning something through what these kids are showing, in a way, I'm helping them too. You see what I'm saying? I just wish everybody would start trying to decor and more. It says Biddy Boo's Homestead Decor and More. Welcome back, Joe. How's he doing? But I wish everybody would start raising their own food and not having to count on grocery stores and stuff in that nature. I mean, yeah, sure, there's some things you're still going to have to buy because there is no way you can grow everything that you want to eat. I mean, I know in reality. But if they can grow a decent portion of what they want to eat, they would feel so much better. I have got to try just tickling the back of my throat. Oh, do you okay? Let's see if I can talk, Tommy. Do you trade some of your pork for beef? Because bartering is a wonderful thing. Hey, Johnson Valley, how are you? Well, my goats ate my strawberries. We did a number on my mint. Oh no. Well, I've got him in my prayers, Joe. And you too, sweetheart. I am wonderful. Oh, you trade your brain. Well, honey, your brain must be a lot better than mine. Because mine has those sparks, you know. I tell you what, out of all things, I miss my mind more than any of them. My husband got me a cup that says, yes, I'm open minded. My mind keeps leaving me all the time. Aw, Joe, that's sweet. And Rick bought me another cup that says, I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy every minute of it. Now you see how my husband thinks about me. And he had me another one. Let me see. Oh no, my daughter, my youngest daughter, Katie. I think y'all have seen her on here. She bought me and her daddy mugs for um, Valentine's Day, and his mug has Mr. Right on it, and mine has Mrs. Always Right. The child's a mess. Oh, I don't know where she gets her sense of humor. Can't be for me. My hope is I don't know how to say this without sounding horrible, but but I hope when he does go, it's very peaceful and not suffering. I I don't wish suffering on no one. I don't even want my worst enemy to suffer. Good night, Dee. Love you. You have sweet dreams. Yeah, I can't be on much longer. I just wanted to see if the stupid computer was going to hold up this time or not. Do y'all have any suggestions on, hey Frank, on why it keeps losing its wireless adapter connection? I mean, sometimes it don't, but then all of a sudden it does. It says it has to reset it. Yes, I want a good laugh. I love to laugh. Oh, there's a bug. Dang, light bugs. So let's go back. So Johnson family blog. Forgive me, I get tongue tied. Are y'all in for the new storms that are coming up? I'm sorry, I get tongue tied, y'all. Grandma, did you say that you, or Joe, did you say you lived in Missouri? In Missouri? I think uh, Johnson Family Vlogs. Oh, I'd love to have it too, but they say we're in for a week worth of crap. Um, Johnson Family Vlogs, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're in Jay, Oklahoma. Loud but no real rain. Well, that's good. Oh, 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 Thomas. I got his new sticky deodorant today. The instructions said remove cap and push up bottom. I can barely walk, but whenever I fart, it smells lovely. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, and that reminds me of a joke. I can't do it right now because I'm in my 90s, but if I can remember, I'll do the joke for y'all one day. You're going to be laughing your rear off. Oh. All right, Frank, you have a good night, honey. I'm going to have to be getting off here soon. Oh, my goodness gracious, that was funny. Yeah, well, it says we're down to, we have three. I don't know if Johnson family's still in here or who, or if I just have somebody just being nice and giving me watch time, which is all right with me. I have a little over 1,000 hours of watch time. Get your Bobo out of the camera, please. Just us old folks, yeah. I tell you what, that cat is spoiled rotten. Oh, I was on here. What night was it? Oh, I don't remember what night it was. Oh, hey, Maria. Good night, sweetheart. I was fixing to shut down the camera and I went to shut it down. And when I went to shut it down, her bum, Holio, was right in the camera. I said, now, ain't that a pretty sight in the live stream on cat bum hole right in the camera? God bless Maria. Sweet dreams, honey. Hugs. But I thought my luck, that last picture that come up would be the blame thumbnail. You know what I mean? That's all I could imagine was, oh my gosh, that picture is going to be the thumbnail. Please do not let that picture be the thumbnail. Because people are going to be saying, what is this crazy old woman doing? It was, it was quite embarrassing and funny at the same time. A lot of people would have laughed about it, but you know, there is those prude type people that get very, well, I don't want to choose the word anal because that would have been the picture, but but very uptight about things like that. So have you done any crafts, Joe? I know Thomas, bless his heart, he's been working on chicken houses or chicken tractors because his has to be portable. You would be surprised. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. And they're not my subscribers. They're just some people that just want to be mean, you know? Yeah, if they want to be a prude, they don't need to watch me because, well, I'm not exactly prim and proper, as you know. I am me, and if they expect to get something other than me, they're in the wrong area. That's what the kids was laughing about today. They said you're just like on your videos. I said, really? I'm that uptight? And they just busted out laughing. Well, my videos, I get nervous. Live streams, I'm not really nervous because I'm talking to people. Oh, I am? I got shorts on most of the time. This old fat girl has to have hair. I got my I got my pajama top and bottoms and my robe on. I thought I was pretty covered up, Thomas. Gotta admit, I dress pretty modest for most, considered a lot of them. My husband asked me one day, he goes, "Why do you dress like a grandma?" And I looked at him and busted out laughing. I said, "I am a grandma." And he looked at me so funny. Well, thank you, Joe. Oh my God, there's Tina. Girl, how have you been? You quit worrying me. Oh, how in the world have you been? Did you finally get well? I have been worried about you. I know a couple of weeks ago you sent me a message saying that you was feeling better, and then I still hadn't heard from you, and I was like, oh my gosh. I thought I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to just get her and see what in the world's wrong. I may have to make me a trip down to um, South Carolina or North Carolina, one of them Carolinas. Just go knocking on doors and say, "Does Tina live here?" Uh, I do too. I do too. Tina girl, you have got to see what I found. I went out of town and found it, but I finally got my stuff that I'd been wanting, or part of it. Look here. Here's my placement. And get this, I went into Dollar Tree today to grab some stuff for the kids coming over. And I thought for just, you know what, some giggles, I would go down their plate aisle and see if they ended up getting the lemon stuff in. Guess what? They did. So now I won't have to go to Henrietta to get the other that I want. That stuff's at Dollar Tree, girl. And if you promise not to look at my kitchen table, I'll show you what I've got started going on in my dining room. But my kitchen table's loaded down and ready to go right now, so don't look at my kitchen table. Oh, hold on, I gotta unhook stuff. Oh, don't you change. I'm going on a trip. Can you see it? Hi, Bastion. Where's Daddy? Okay. Did you find you something to eat, son? And there's. Well, thank you. I found those banners at Dollar Tree too, girl. Thank you very much. And I got me. Oh, hold on. Let me go grab them. But see these scarves? I got me 3 of these. I'm using one for my buffet. I'm going to touch. And I've got one I'm using for a table runner. Barnwood is expensive. But I'll tell you what to do, Joe, if you want barnwood. Go to Lowe's, buy you whatever size of board that you're wanting. Get vinegar, or no, I'm sorry. It's water and baking soda. Mix it together real good. Put it in a spray bottle. Spray. Hey, Sister Kate, how are you? Hey, if y'all will, check Sister Kate out and Pastor Joe. His is Viking Preparedness. They are awesome people. That you can take and mix baking soda and water and spray the wood and use like a scrub brush to kind of scrub it in and set it out in the sun for a couple of days and it'll turn gray. If that helps. So, Sister Kate, how in the world are y'all doing? It's so good to see you. Did y'all get any of the bad weather that we had? Did it hit so far? She may already be gone. Oh, there she is. Oh, good. I'm glad y'all didn't get none of that. We had tornadoes left and right. We don't have a storm shelter. So all I did is I prayed. I said, Lord, if it be your will, please let that thing dissipate. Don't get no one. And when it got here, it just vanished. I mean, it just broke up. I didn't have any damage at all. None. Well, I take that back. I had some shingles blow off the house and I got a leak, but I can fix that. Or Rick can fix that. Uh, hey, bub. Yep, he does. He protects. But I just told him. I said, Lord, if it be in your will, please have that thing to dissipate to where it doesn't hurt anyone. And when it got over Scipio, it just broke up. So people cannot tell me he does not listen. They are sweet. They are very sweet. They're really sweet kids. But let me tell you, it was so funny trying to teach them to milk. Jaylena caught on really quick. The boys had a little bit of an issue. Hmm. No, they live in Dallas. They live about 3.5 hours from me. But I'll tell you what, they're such sweet kids. I mean, really sweet kids. What you see on the videos is pretty much how they act in real life. Yep, I taught them how to milk. I taught them. I said, if you want your goat milk a little sweeter, I said, take some blackstrap molasses, put it in their feed, I said, you don't need a whole lot, just a tablespoon or so. And I said, within a few days, I said, you'll taste how sweet the milk is. And they were just excited. I gave them some nicks. You know what they filmed? And my goofy self, I had a brain fart, and I forgot to get my camera out. I was having so much fun talking to them, getting to know them. I completely forgot having their camera out registered in my brain. But it didn't. I had my mouth going. Um, yeah, I'll be on their video. But I didn't even. I looked at them when they was finally getting ready to leave. I looked at them. I said, "Oh, kids," and they said, "What?" I said, "I forgot to get my camera out." And they said, we just met you, and we feel like your family." They said, "You're awesome," and was talking to me, and they said, you feel like family. Just don't feel like coming to a stranger's house and visiting. He said, as soon as we met you, it was just like we were home. It was like family. And that's how I want people to feel. I don't want people to feel like, well, I want people, if I invite somebody here, I want them to feel welcome. And I felt like a total heel. I had baked the kids some brownies, had them fixed up, and you know what? I forgot to send them brownies home with them babies. Well, you just come on. If you're talking to me, you come on. But I tell you, it was so funny. And I gave them a big rabbit hutch because I'm not doing rabbits. I just, I ain't doing rabbits. Yeah, we're one big family. And I gave them my rabbit hutch because I ain't going to mess with rabbits no more. And I tell you what, when they lifted on that thing, they said, oh my gosh, it is all there. I said, well, yeah, was building it to last. And they said, oh, it's going to last. Oh, and then I sent them some nesting boxes and some of those mineral tubs so that it could make them sort of those self-wicking containers. And they got 2 goats. So, and I think they enjoyed themselves. Well, Joe, I'd be happy to see you, honey. And let's see. What else did I forget? I don't remember. 2 nannies, yes. One is in milk, and the other one, all right, Maud, the one that got attacked by the lion. One of them is her babies. They picked my favorite one out, so my favorite one went home with them. But I have been training them since birth to be milk milk goats. I've started messing with them to where when you touch them back there and they'll just squat. So, and I showed them, I said, now keep this up. And I said, you won't never have any problems with milking them. So they got Mimi, the brown one with horns. Um, they took one of Maud's babies. I'm not allowed to say which one yet. Their neighbors let them borrow a trailer, and I gave them a big cage to put in the back of their truck because I've got 2 trailers now. So I gave them a cage to put in the back of their truck that they could load the goats in. And they have a cage now that if they need to haul anything off, they can put it in the cage. So I think they were very happy with everything they got. I wish I could help everyone. I know I can't. But maybe with me giving them the nannies, maybe they can teach somebody something, and in a way that, in a sense, that's me helping other people too. So yeah, I gave them a one that was made out of like cattle panels. So I missed what Thomas was saying. Oh, into the falls. But yeah, I think they enjoyed themselves here. And I got tickled. You don't get them started on liberals. It was funnier yet. Jason went off on liberals. Oh. Well, Sister Kate, I look at it this way. Every day that he lets me wake up, he's rewarded. But I did get tickled about that. Watch it. Uh-oh, Joe, what did I do? Uh, but yeah, every day that he lets me breathe another breath, I've been blessed. So, and he's put people like y'all in my lives. I can't get any more blessed than that. I mean, he's gave me good friends, people that I admire. Oh, y'all need to watch Sister Kate, and y'all need to watch Pastor Joe. She is so knowledgeable. I would love her to come here and show me the edible stuff that I could go out in my pasture and find to eat. The only thing I know right now is poke salad. I love poke salad. But I tell you what, Pastor Joe and Sister Kate, if y'all will watch them, you'll learn a lot. Matter of fact, Sister Kate and Pastor Joe are off grid. Yeah, wild edibles. I know what poke salad is. I've had a couple of messes of it this year. but some of it got too big. But I did get a couple of messes. There's nothing better than poke salad and scrambled eggs. Oh my gosh. You don't know what polk is? Polk? Uh, to me, it's kind of like a spinach, but with a little different taste. Maybe Sister Kate can explain it better than me. It has a no. It's not meat. It's a plant. It kind of looks like a giant spinach leaf, kind of. I don't know. Yeah, it'll have purple berries that boy they'll stain your clothes. My mom used to get on to me because I'd go out when I was a kid and grab the pokeberries and mash them up and make all kinds of little and stuff with them, and I'd have purple berry juice. You can't get it out of your clothes. You'd have thought my mom was going to within an inch of my life. Yeah, poke grows wild here, mainly wherever cattle's been. It loves cow poo. It loves goat poo. But the birds, they'll eat the berries, and the berries has a seed in them. Yeah, and then the birds will be flying and discard the berries through an excretion, and wherever that berry seed lands, there's going to be a poke plant growth. Well, I never ate the berries. I just used to make mud pies with them and die. I was playing Indian one day, and I mushed them up. Well, we had church on Wednesday night that night, and I had mushed them up, stuck my fingers in them, and went like this and made me my war paint. Oh my gosh. I thought my mama was going to scrub my skin off. Yep. And she had me down with soap and water scrubbing my face. It's a thousand wonders I had any freckles left. Yeah, if you ingest them, if you eat the berries, if you eat the berries, they can. But the plant, you know, you you take care of that. I know it was just my war paint. That's what I told Mama. But she from my bobo out. She said, I'll make you think, war paint. And oh, my lands, that little woman got a hold of me, and I didn't think she was going to turn loose. There was a war, okay, but I think it was on my backside. And she's the one always screaming for me, go out and have fun. Well, I was having fun. I wasn't having fun when she got a hold of me. Yeah, it did. Yeah, she went to war on my butt, on my face. Yeah, it really worked. And lands when I got it on my clothes. That little woman would play my butt like a tambourine. She'd say, I don't know why you can't wear your old clothes. So, anyway, yes, she did. She did. She did everything but the Xena cry. She played my little rear like a tambourine. Instead of the beating of the war drum, it was the beating of the data rear. Oh, no, no, no. We've got too much. If I knew what a sun dance looked like, I'd be doing a sun dance. Hey, Ask Mama, how are you? Well, Sister Kate, if y'all ever do get to come this way, you let me know. I would love to have y'all come. I've never had any mulberries. Do you get seeds from those, Bubba? And if so, could you send me some seeds? Oh, dandelion wine. I've never had it, but I've heard of it. So is it real good? I've heard that dandelion jelly is really good. Again, I've never ate it. Hello, Maria. I don't know what you said, but hello. I've never seen a mulberry tree. I've never tasted mulberries, but I would love to. But see, I don't know what they look like. I don't know what the trees look like. Oh, well, that's okay. I stain my hands up with everything anyway. Pokeberries, for one. Uh, you're from Brazil. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. I hope you're having a blessed day or night, whatever this is to you. Oh, it'll creep up on you, won't it, Mama? Oh, yeah? Yeah, North next year is the best time to identify wild edibles. Takes 20 years to grow a mulberry tree from a seed? Oh, well, it's still early where you're at, Mama. Hey, Miss Bella. It's 11:35 here, and it's 11:35 where Sister Kate is. I missed that one. What Sister Kate saw a tree in Salone. Something they had eaten the berries. Cat, get out of the way. Enjoy making it more than drinking. I'm gonna have to really look into those, Mama. What is your name? I feel funny calling you Mama. Well, right now our weather is pretty. It's supposed to get nasty tonight. I'll have to see if Lowe's has them. Yeah, that crazy cat. At least she didn't put her bum hole in her. Tina's been sick, Bella. Joanna. All right, I'll try to remember your name is Joanna. Oh, I could imagine not. Night, Sister Kate. Thank you for coming in. Much loves and hugs, honey. You have a blessed night. Oh, don't slap me and bite me, you crazy cat. Ow, hateful cat. Everybody's called you mom. You know, a lot of people call me mama too. But I think you're probably close to my age if you're being called mama, and it'd be kind of funny for me to call you mama. A lot of people just call me Mama Biddy. I'm okay with that. And then some call me Mama Dana, and others just call me, ow, crap, you crazy cat. What's got into you? Turning into Satan tonight. Uh, Blackberry trees, mulberries are like blackberry. Growing trees taste better. Oh, okay. uh, I'll give you one, Joanna. She has been terror tonight. She bit the snot out of me, and I don't know why. I guess because I'm not paying her enough attention. Well, honey, I'm 50. I'll be 51 in November. That's the way I feel about it too, Joetta. You can call me anything you want to. Just don't call me late for supper. Oh, Lord, y'all, I'm going to have to go get some tobacco. But I feel the same way on that. That's right. You can call me that too, Bubba. I am wonderful. I tell you what, Bella, I met some of the sweetest kids today. The Crocker Family Homestead. I gave them two of my goats and some other goodies, but I feel like a total A word. I baked the kids some brownies, had them all in a nice little container to send them home with them kids. I forgot to send them brownies home with them babies. Well, they're babies. They're 33 and 26, so they're babies to me. After I had come in and I seen those that I had forgot to give them to them, I felt about that tall. I can send them brownies to, well, brother, they may be molded by the time they get there. You can get them. Oh man, I'm glad you feel better, Tina. Girl, I tell you what, I was worried about you. I told Rick, I said, I've been going on lives, and I said, Tina hasn't been coming in, and I said, I'm really getting worried about her. I said, I think it's been about a month and a half since the girl's been in. You know what my husband said? I don't know who Tina is. I said, well, you wouldn't because you don't do YouTube. So, Miss Bella, what are you doing up so late? uh, hey, Jesus Saves. How are you doing, darling? It's good to see you again tonight. Oh, what did you watch, Bella? Oh, guess what, Bella? You know, I went out of town to get my lemon stuff. I went in our Dollar Tree today, and guess what they have? The lemon stuff. I was like, you got to be kidding me. You didn't have it, so I went out of town and got it. Now, 3 days or 4 days. Well, I got mine on Thursday. Yeah, I got mine on Thursday. And they didn't have it 2 days prior to that. So I go today, and guess what? They have the lemon stuff there. I'm like, But now I don't have to go out of town to get my cups and the wine glasses I want. Bubba, are you glutton for punishment going to Walmart this time of the hour? You know what's out at this time of hour at Walmart? Or at least in McAlester, Oklahoma, you'll get meth heads. I'm missing, I got my mouth open and I missed something. Your hiss and your my hiss and knows you, Dana. All right, hold on. What was that? What's your hiss? Yeah, you had to go to another country to get yours, didn't you, girl? Now, Bella, how far is New York from where you live? How far is Buffalo? I'm pretty fluent in Japanese. Oh, Joe, I never can. And you know, I can't do the talk to text. Just about 40 minutes. Well, you got about the same amount of drive I do. You got about the same amount of drive I do. 2 hours from Thomas Mercy. But I can't even do talk to text because you know why? My phone don't understand hic. I have to repeat myself 50 times for that thing to finally understand me or just give up and say, I'm sorry, I don't understand. The Lord's about 2 hours from there. Ha ha ha. You mean they're in a pasture? I'm gonna have to download something. Well, Joanna, you're welcome here anytime, honey. I'm so glad you came in. Hey, do you have a video on that dandelion wine? If you do, let me know because I want to watch it. I have buffalo about 8 miles from me. Thank you, Joanna. You have a blessed night, honey. Big hugs. Like Grandma Joe's age. Did y'all ever? Oh, I have got to go watch that, girl. I have got to watch that. Uh, Sometimes I feel like a, hey, Lynn, how are you? Um, Shoot fart, brain fart. You remember that show, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Where he says, well, ain't this just a prodigy? 2 weeks from everywhere? That's where I'm at. Oh, oh, I love buffalo meat. But I have found you do need to add a little fat to it. A little bit too lean. But let me tell you, it has some of the best flavor. There ain't nothing like a good old buffalo burger. Well, I'm in Oklahoma. You can see where you're going in Lesser Spald. Good night, Joanna. Um, I tell you what, I have enjoyed tonight. I've had so many people pop in and talk. I have missed everyone so much. I've been so worried about Tina. It just made my day. Tina come in tonight. Yeah, I have got to run grab me some water. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna run grab water and I'll be right back, okay? Oh, oops. Sorry, Bear. Scooted my chair on you. Oh my goodness gracious. So Miss Bella, other than this, what did you do today? Ooh. So what do you think about my new day, Miss Bella? What crap. I'll be right back. What? Ah, boo. Well, I changed it because I do homesteading and I do decor and then I do a little more. So I didn't want people to be confused and think I was all about one thing. Does that make sense? I got to teach some kids how to milk a goat today. It was so funny. I had so much fun teaching them kids how to milk a goat. I had more fun laughing at them. Yeah, she does. Did y'all hear her mouthing me? Oh, she is very verbal. She's got that bobcat attitude, let me tell you. Her being part bobcat, just, oh. And she gets in her moods on certain days and she'll just whoop up on you. Thank God she's been declawed in the front. I didn't do it. I, I got her that way. Really? Hey, don't ignore me. I don't know what she's saying. Sometimes I don't really want to know what she's saying because you can see in her eyes when she's saying it, it's not nice. Sometimes I would like to know what's going through my animals' mind. And then other times, the certain looks they give, it's like, no, you really don't want to know what they're thinking. Now, have I buffered any at all on y'all tonight? Other than when I got kicked out earlier? Yep, I've been buffering, or yep, it was just earlier tonight. Okay, I'll tell you what. Oh, only a tiny bit? Okay. Well, that's better than getting kicked out like I was getting kicked out earlier. So, Miss Tina, what plans have you got for upcoming videos? And what's your next video, Miss Bella? And what's yours, Bub and Thomas? I don't like the lag. I think I'm about 30 seconds behind. and it drives me bonkers. Ah, okay, I'll have to go watch it, bub. I may have to click my bell again on yours, Bubba, because I don't think yours has been coming through. And some of my YouTube has been going over to the updates file. Any of y'all know why that's? Oh, I love the recycling center. Well, why did you lose the subbies today? Oh, well, shoot. Thomas, all you had to do is say, woman, give me a bling wrench. And you know what? You got a wrench. So we'll give Bubba one too. Where'd he go? There's Bubba. We'll wrench everybody up in here. Now, I pity the fool that kind of tries to come in and cause me any issues. I don't think, Thomas. Remember, I got brain thoughts, so you'll have to tell me. So, did they just get mad about something, Bella, or to being you two? Because honestly, girl, I can't figure anybody getting mad at you. You're too sweet. And another thing, darling, if they don't like you and you being fabulous, then excuse my language, but piss on them. Because you are awesome. Oh, crap. Yeah, they'll kick out subbies, but I lost like 30. And I was like, okay, that'd be all right. But guess what? I did hit 1,000 hours watch time. I've only got 3,000 more hours to go. Yes, she is. Yeah, you can't please everyone. And I've learned not to even try. If they don't like me for who I am, then they ain't gonna like me. Because the only person I know how to be is me. And if they expect me to be someone else, well, I'm sorry to disappoint. Yeah, it's hard to do, but I'll get there eventually. I, I love doing my lives. I love coming in and talking to y'all every night. If I don't get to talk to y'all every night, it drives me bonkers. I do some farm videos, something about my animals. But I do enjoy getting on here and talking to everyone every night because if I don't talk to them, if I don't talk to y'all, I miss you. Good night, Bubba. Take care. Big hugs. But I learned a long time ago you can't please everybody all the time, and you got to be like a duck. If somebody don't like you, you got to be like a duck. You got to let water roll right off your back. You can't take it personal. If you take it personal, then you're going to stay extremely upset. You'll end up stressing yourself out. Nah, we don't need that. You end up stressing yourself out. You'll have heart attacks. You'll have a stroke. Trust me, I know. Thomas, start doing lives, brother. That time adds up in no time. So, like, if all four of y'all was on with me for 2 hours, that's 8 hours. Yeah, stress will kill you. So I learned after I had my heart attacks and my stroke, it took having heart attacks and a stroke to say screw it. You got 959 hours, come on, or Joe, you had. Oh well, heck, Joe, I gotta go make sure I'm sub to you, darling. I didn't realize you had a channel, and I don't know how to switch it from here to go. Let me write you down. If I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget. Well, just since January, of those 1,000 hours, 800 of them since January. Uh-oh. All right, who's an artist? I gotta see. Crap, I can't scroll. Who's an artist, Bella? Oh, okay, I see. Come on, Joe. I've got to go watch those. I don't know why, but I did. I'll be binge watching Joe. Well, honey, that's expect that you know, no one can blame you for that. Aw, thank you, sweetie. Do you paint? Hey, Truth. I thought I did. I thought I did. I try. I try. I honestly try. Oh, we're not talking politics. Yep, that's true. So how you doing, Truth? All right, Thomas. You have a good night, honey. Big hugs. Well, I'm glad you're hanging in there. So what all did you do today, Truth? Well, you'll find everybody in here cares about everybody, Truth. These people in here are the best people you'll ever meet. Oh man, I'm sorry, Truth. Prayers are with you, honey. That hurts. It's like losing a kid. I don't know what that is, Truth. I'll have to check out your paintings, Jill. So do you paint roosters? And if you do, can I tell you what I want and you tell me how much you want? So if I tell you what I want and you can paint it, okay, I will, Truth. Because what I would like to have is a rooster kind of like the American flag. I can show you on Pinterest. I love roosters. I am rooster crazy. Thank you. I don't know if y'all seen mine. I'll try to share it with you. Maybe you can see it. That's my bestest friend. That's Rue. Yeah, like a rooster painting with an American, that has an American flag. How to explain it? He's got like the stars and stripes on his chest and his wings and all. That's my best friend. That's my Rue. He comes to the door and pecks on the door every morning because he knows I'll let him in and he'll get his goodies and he'll get loves and then he'll go outside. My husband goes, he's going to potty in the floor. He goes over, he eats his food, and when he's through eating his food, he goes straight to the door. He does not potty in my floor. My rooster loves me. Can't say so much for the others. Yeah, he's a black Australorp, and he's huge. Yeah, he knows. He knows if he potties in my floor, he won't be back in my house. Your daughter had a hen that would do that. I have a rooster that does it. And if I don't go to the door, if he's knocking on the door and I don't go to the door, he gets up on the banister of the porch. If I'm sitting at the kitchen table, and he'll lean over and look in the window to see if I'm looking. Oh, well, that would work too. I love my room. That's awesome. Just let me know how much I owe you for it. And it will go in my dining room with everything else. Because, see, I've been wanting to do more Americana. I mean, I love my blue and white, but I like the Americana. Aw. Hey, Robert, what are you up to, bud? What did you do today? I'm sorry, Truth. Some roosters will defend their flock. Some roosters won't. Some roosters are just buttheads. I've got a couple of Rhode Island red roosters out there that are just mean. One of them Rhode Island Reds, Rick was walking across the yard. He was nowhere near the other chickens. That stupid rooster come around the house, went to flogging him. He turned around and footballed that sucker. Now that rooster sees Rick and he'll run the other way squawking. Oh, you got to work tomorrow? What, what are you having to do tomorrow, Robert? Are y'all doing new construction or not, Bella? Love you, girl. Whoa, I think Bella's deal got stuck. Aw. Well, you know, was it a leghorn or was it one of those jerseys? Ah, panel changing. Oh, that's going to be an all day job. Well, I tell you what, Rick made a believer out of that rooster. Oh, 4 hours and back to the house. Well, that ain't too bad. So. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Joe. You still ain't let me know how much it's going to be. I need to know where I can PayPal you some money. Got to have some money, Sonny. You don't know. Okay, well, you let me know. When you get her all figured out, you let me know. One what? I ain't giving you no dollar. You get more than a dollar. It takes more than a dollar. It takes more than $2. That one helps. Well, I always need you, Grandma Joe. You make my life happy. Well, I tell you what, that rooster, Rick made a believer out of that rooster. Every time he sees Rick now, he'll run squawking. And Rick don't even have to be within 20 feet of him. Oh, thank you, Joe. But he sure made a believer out of that rooster. All right, night, Bella. Love you, honey. Big hugs. So I've been on here almost 2.5 hours. Some of them do. We had one named Zeus. He was a Rhode Island Red. He didn't learn. And my daughter went out there one day with a baseball bat. He come at her and she whacked him, broke his leg. So I had to hobble him, put splints on his leg. He got well, and after he got well, he was back to doing that crap. He was too stupid to learn it. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna have to get off and get in bed, Joe. Hi, what you want? Well, I thank you, truth, but I just told the Lord, I said, Lord, if it be in your will, I said, make that tornado just disappear and keep everyone safe. But if it not be in your will, I'm ready to go. Got over Scipio. It just it just crap broke up. Good night. I love y'all. And remember, the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please don't ever forget it. Love y'all. Bye. I may not because my deal ain't working. Uh oh.